welcome to the Center for Healthy Communities' new series, It's L.I.T, Learning, Informing, Teaching. Here, we explain concepts you may want a bit more clarity on. Today we have a special episode. We will be going over what mental health and mental illness is. So let's go ahead and get started. There's a big difference between mental health and mental illness. They are not the same, yet they are often mistaken for each other. There are many misconceptions around these topics which can create negative assumptions if not informed properly. Mental health is the presence of mental wellness, including a balance of emotional and social well-being. Furthermore, mental health is significant in all stages of life, beginning in childhood, moving into adolescence, and through adulthood. Mental health does not mean mental illness. When we think of mental health, we should see it as a continuum with two ends. One end being mental health and the other mental illness. Mental health or mental wellness is when we are thriving, excelling, feeling healthy, and with good energy levels. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, mental illnesses are conditions that affect a person's thinking, feeling, mood, or behavior, such as depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, or schizophrenia. Mental illnesses or mental health disorders are changes in our mental health that affect our emotions and behaviors in our everyday life. During the course of our life, we might experience mental health situations that affect our decision-making process. For example, how we cope with stress and how we relate to others in our life are just a few mental situations we may come across. Some factors that affect mental health can be biological factors, one's life experiences, or even history of mental illness in the family. Why is this important? As a community, we need to advocate more on this topic by raising awareness. Bringing forth more education around mental health can not only provide support and knowledge, but can also create insight as to possible resources available for the community. There is a negative social stigma associated with mental illness, and this creates several barriers to those suffering from it. We as a community need to change the narrative. We cannot move forward in helping others unless we speak openly and create a safe space for individuals to share their knowledge. Mental health is something that needs to be normalized because it's part of our everyday life. It plays a huge role in our thoughts, behaviors, and our actions. How to recognize illness. There are different ways to identify the early warning behaviors associated with mental illness, such as smoking, drinking, using drugs too often, thinking of harming yourself and/or others, having high levels of anxiety, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia. These are just some. If you think you are suffering or know someone who is, please seek the Help Disaster Distress National Helpline. This helpline network is available 24 hours, 7 days a week, and provides counseling services that are bilingual as well as other languages upon request. You can also text the helpline via SMS from the 50 states by texting 1-800-985-5990. Now you may be wondering how I can help to improve my own mental wellness. Well, there are many different ways to maintain positive mental health. Some simple techniques include eating a well-balanced diet, exercising at least 30 minutes a day, getting involved in your community, setting realistic goals for yourself, and finally, utilizing emotional support, whether it's from a family member or a professional, can be essential in providing relief and support for mental wellness. A mental health illness is not something one should hide or feel guilty about. It's important to make yourself a priority and be kind to yourself. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to the Center for Healthy Communities YouTube channel to learn more.